So in his place, he says, please add Craig Francis. Craig's an outfielder and pitches. So
That would do it.
That's who it is. And he's facing one of the Maulers. Let's see if we can pick up which one. I think it might be Canestro.
That ball popped up in the infield
hit
foul.
Very high, and Goldman,
can't get it.
No.
Yeah, the ball wasn't hit too high. Sometimes it's hit the catcher. By the time he locates it, tries to find a spot. You always want to turn your back because of the backspin.
Well, and I'm gonna give Goldman the benefit of the doubt here.
Been catching all seven.
Caught all seven, and I don't think he's usually a catcher, so he's been pressed into service. What did he do with the bat today? Anything? Is he a viable candidate?
1 for 3, single RBI, reached on an error.
Well, it's the fact that he's spent 7 innings behind the plate. On top of that, might be enough to push him over the top. Let's see what else happens here.
So he's not a typical catcher, huh?
I don't think so. I mean, we can. I'm pretty sure that he's not. I may be able to find out from Mr. Cantor.
So leadoff
walk to,
right here
to Canestro. Right.
So no one out here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
I had a scoreboard that we need to get Amanda to.
Got it.
Change it. There we go.
That pitch up high.
Again, we want to thank Amanda for doing such a wonderful job for us operating the scoreboard. She was drafted at the last minute here by the staff at All Westbury.
That pitch up high. So Francis having a hard time finding the plate here. He's got a comfortable 7-run lead.
I don't know if any lead is comfortable. Famous last words, Hal. And they got to be taking. They got to be taking pitches here. This is one of those, take pitches until you see a strike.
Well, that's second walk in a row. So 2 men on, first and second, 10-3 the score. Conversation on the mound, just a little reassurance saying, come on, just get it over, we'll handle it for you.
Yep. Basically, this is, give him a little here it is, hit it, because there's no defensing a walk. And we don't want to pour gasoline on this fire this late. And Francis cannot locate the strike zone at this point. He's been up with everything.
He doesn't throw that hard either. These guys are expecting to see a lot of fastballs, and there's not much on his pitch except a little bit wild right now. He misses again, 2-0. He's already walked the first 2.
Walked the first 2, and he's behind 2-0. So I don't know what else they've got in the bullpen, but if I'm managing this game, I'm already saying, get somebody up, because this is the kind of thing in men's senior baseball. Yeah, Goldman can't make the play.
So another life for the batter as Goldman can't come up with it.
So we got, looks like Canestro on second and Pena on first. Does that sound right? And this is
pitch down low, blocked by Goldman.
So Francis trying to get loose here, having a little difficulty, and certainly
that ball fouled out of play. Boy, it's such a change when you see the other pitchers who were throwing the hard stuff, and then you see Francis come in, and I mean he's probably throwing maybe 60.
Yeah, and probably in in the low 60s maybe, and yeah, that'll throw them off, but it won't throw him off for long, especially if he's getting behind batters. And we've now loaded the bases, and we're going to see Scotty Hignell. You got bases loaded and nobody out. You got a pitcher who's struggling.
And a hitter who tees off on the first pitch and hits it into left field. 1 run will score. Ball bobbled in left field. 2 runs will score. Runners will advance to second and third.
Well, there you go. Now it's a 10-5 game with 2 runners in scoring position and still nobody out.
So 2 runs in here and keep the rally going.
Take a look at it. Hignell jumps on the first pitch, pulls it through the hole between short and third, and the left fielder overruns it. So
Mike Lynch will come up.
This will be Lynch, Mike Lynch, who's the manager of the Medford Maulers. And this is an opportunity to get back in the ball game here.
Absolutely. First pitch up high.
Mike, who's 40 years old and is in medical sales, went to college in Nyack and Palm Beach Community College.
Hit on the ground in the hole. That's going to see its way into the outfield.
Oh,
1 run will score. Left fielder has a problem with it. 2 runs will score. RBI single. 4 runs in this inning.
Well, and still nobody out.
10-7 game.
I'm going to agree with you. This is, Brendan Brady. Here you go.
Well, the way things are going, Brendan Brady could also work his way into the MVP vote here.
Well, that's true, certainly.
He's pitched well, and now he's coming in trying to save this game.
Yeah, if he... it's one of those situations, could he get a win and a save in the same game? I think we actually had that question come up once.
That's a fantasy league dream right there for a pitcher. Would he also get a hold?
Let's see here.
First pitch fouled off.
Oh, that one fouled off the home plate umpire.
Fred Musumeci. Fred and I were talking before the game about his mask. And, he wears the old conventional catchers and umpires mask because we were talking about the hockey style. And he said, no, I don't like the hockey one. It's hard to get off. And, every play I take my mask off once the ball's hit so I can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Didn't think we'd get to see his face so cleanly today, but that ball fouled right off. And ouch. So 0-1 the count.
Well, Brendan Brady has a chance to be a fireman here.
I believe this is Mick Sheridan that's up. So Sheridan now in the hole at 0-2.
There's an interesting note on Brendan here. He went to college at 23 years old after his father passed away. Earned a spot on the Mohawk Valley Community College baseball team and was named co-captain as he gets a strikeout.
He took a little something off that one.
And was captain of the pitching staff and helped them to a regional final in 2009. So, interesting. Nice that the guys give us information like that. 4-4 with a 1.53 ERA, 67 strikeouts and 16 walks in 55 innings. So there's a guy who throws strikes.
Yep. So 1 man down, runner on first, and that is Mike Lynch.
Yep, 4 runs in, so the game has now gotten within reach, at least in theory.
That pitch in tight.
And after getting a strikeout on the first batter, Brady is now looking like Craig Francis did a couple of minutes ago with a couple of very high balls.
This is Kitten Plan. So Kitten Plan, who batted earlier.
I'm not sure if that's Kitten Plan 44. Kitten Plan says Kitten Plan on the back of it, so that check. And now Brady has walked him, so he's undone a little bit of the help, and we're going to take a look at
We probably wouldn't have said this earlier, but the tying run has come to the plate. Off-speed pitch, in for a called strike.
well, Brady's got a shot at being a hero here, or being a non-hero. I don't want to say GOAT, but
that's a nice breaking pitch in for a
go.
called strike. 0-2.
This is still, you know, one thing you don't want to do here is walk people.
Trust your defense. Let them get it in play. Trust that they can make plays behind you.
Yep, can't defensive walk, make them put the ball in play. And there's
0-2. Lifted into shallow center field. Center field comes on, goes to his knees after making the catch, and we are down to the final out of this game.
We'll take that out any way we can get it there. Jaco Antonio says, hey, nice job, it's 2 outs.
Lawrence, is that Lawrence Levine?
Lawrence Levin.
Not 44.
Number 26, Levin.
This is
the Nationals.
Kitten Plan? Nationals.
This is Kitten Plan, yeah.
So Kitten Plan, the last chance.
The last hope.
Here in the 7th.
The last great hope. Jason Kitten Plan, yep, that's him. Number 44 from the Nationals. Takes a strike, so you're looking at Brendan Brady here, who's got a shot at perhaps the MVP. Certainly, if he comes in here.
Fire. Hit on the ground in the hole. That one gets through.
Gets through. So
runner will hold at third. So now runners at each base. It is bases full. The potential go-ahead run now steps to the plate.
Wow. Who'd have thunk it?
Unbelievable.
As they say. 4 runs in the top of the 7th, top of the last inning, let's say, call it. So that
what jersey have we got here? Pitch in for a called strike. Key pitch right there, the first one.
Yep.
Get the strike,
Yep.
get ahead of the batter.
Absolutely. Get ahead, put the pressure on the batter.
So 0-1 the count.
Get a uniform number.
Brady hit into the hole. That's going to
Base
squeak
hit.
through. 1 run will score. And now the potential tying run is 180 feet away. It's
Wow.
now 10-8.
And it is getting more and more interesting. We get who that was, who
did not.
Be helpful to know, because we got a lot of people or potential candidates.
So now let's see who's coming up here at the plate.
Might have been That might have been Garcia. If we could get a shot at the base runner on first.
And this is Cudia. So Cudia stepping in here. Tying run at second. Base hit might tie it. Outfield comes in just a shade. Don't want a ball to get past them, but they also want to try to cut down the run at the plate. Brady on the mound. Full windup. The kick. The 0-1. Misses up high. It's 1-1. So it's all up to Cudia.
And Brady on that end. Brady still can be the hero here and shut it down.
Little tapper, and they're a strike away from holding on. Cudia in the hole, 1-2. Potential tying run at second base. Potential go-ahead run at first. Brady into the wind. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and the ball game is over.
There it is. That's a fitting ending, I guess. Brendan Brady comes in, gets the 3 outs that they need. In between, gives up a couple of more runs.
Made it interesting.
Made it interesting, but still, we'll give him the save and probably give him the MVP.